Have you ever looked around at friends your age and quietly wondered, why do some seem to fade so quickly, while others live vibrantly into their 90s? It's easy to blame it on genetics, or just say, that's life. But what if the truth is something far more subtle and far more preventable? Many older adults, even those who follow the rules, eat well, stay active, see their doctor, are unknowingly making small mistakes each day that quietly chip away at their health. They don't cause pain. They don't come with warnings. But over time, they add up and they take a toll. Today, I want to share with you the story of Walter, a 78-year-old who thought he was doing everything right until a single doctor's visit changed everything. What he didn't know is that there were 6 silent mistakes slowly working against him, and he's not alone. These are the same mistakes that could be affecting you or someone you love right now. But the good news is, they're not only avoidable, they're fixable. Stay with me, and together we'll uncover what they are and how you can gently turn things around before it's too late. Number 1, chronic dehydration. It's one of the most overlooked dangers facing older adults, and yet, it may be silently aging you every single day. You might feel fine. You might even believe you drink enough water, but what if I told you that even mild dehydration could be shaving years off your life without warning? After 65, your body's signals become quieter, subtler. You stop feeling thirsty as often, but inside, your organs may already be crying out for help. Research from geriatric specialists at Johns Hopkins reveals something truly alarming. Long-term mild dehydration can accelerate biological aging by up to 30%. That means your kidneys, heart, and brain may be wearing down faster than they should, not because of genetics, not because of some major illness, but because of a simple, preventable lack of water. When your body is even slightly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, circulation slows, nutrients move sluggishly, waste builds up, and your organs, the ones you rely on to see, think, move, love, begin to break down cell by cell, day by day. Let me share the story of Helen, a 74-year-old retired librarian from Oregon. She was active, mentally sharp, and had a clean bill of health at her last physical. She rarely drank plain water. She simply didn't feel thirsty. I had coffee in the morning and soup with lunch. She said, "Isn't that enough?" It wasn't. One evening, Helen collapsed while walking from her kitchen to her bedroom. She had suffered a mini stroke. Her doctors were baffled, no blood pressure issues, no history of heart problems. But after deeper investigation, the culprit was clear. Years of low-grade dehydration had thickened her blood and stressed her brain's vascular system. Her cells were drying from the inside out. Her neurologist explained, "It's like trying to grow a tree without rain. This isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up to the reality that hydration is not just a wellness tip, it's a lifeline." The good news: the solution is beautifully simple. I call it the SIP system. It's not about forcing gallons of water into your day. It's about creating a gentle rhythm of care, one that your body will thank you for. Start by keeping water within reach in the places you spend the most time: your nightstand, your reading chair, your kitchen table. Fill a few bottles in the morning so you don't forget. Take small sips often, even when you're not thirsty. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses over the course of the day, not all at once. Just steady nourishment, like watering a beloved plant. There's also a simple self-check you can do. Peek at the color of your urine: light yellow. That's good. Dark amber or brownish. That's a sign you're already dehydrated and need to act. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Your organs are not asking for much, just the basic kindness of being properly cared for. It's so easy to ignore something when there's no pain, no urgent symptom, but the body always keeps score. Dehydration doesn't tap you on the shoulder, it waits in silence. Then one day, the damage appears suddenly, but it doesn't have to be that way. You have the power to reverse the course, to strengthen your heart, nourish your brain, and support the very systems keeping you alive. So here's the real question. Are you willing to make this one simple change that could add vibrant, healthy years to your life? No pills, no fancy routines, just water, just presence, just a little love for the body that has carried you through decades. It deserves it, and so do you. Number 2, silent inflammation from common foods. It's hard to believe that something as comforting as a warm slice of bread or a drizzle of oil in the pan could be quietly harming you. But for many older adults, The foods we once trusted, some even labeled as healthy, can slowly ignite a fire within the body. A fire with no pain, no redness, no visible signs, just quiet damage. This is what scientists now call silent inflammation. And it may be one of the most dangerous threats to longevity after 65. You don't feel it happening, there are no clear symptoms, yet this hidden inflammation quietly affects your arteries, your heart, your joints, and even your brain. Over time, it accelerates aging from the inside out, breaking down tissue, weakening the immune system, and creating the perfect conditions for serious disease. What's most alarming is that this internal inflammation is often caused by foods many seniors eat every single day, believing they're making smart choices. Dr. Elizabeth Carson, a highly respected expert in aging and nutrition, puts it plainly. The body's inflammatory response changes with age. Foods that were harmless in your 40s can become toxic by your 70s. The older body simply can't process them the same way. Her research, alongside findings from Harvard Medical School, shows that common ingredients like refined grains, artificial sweeteners, and processed oils act like tiny sparks lighting small fires in your body every time you eat them. Let me tell you about Raymond, a 77-year-old retired firefighter from Wisconsin, a man who spent his whole life staying active, keeping fit, and following what he believed was a clean, healthy diet. He swapped sugar for artificial sweeteners. He used vegetable oil to cook, thinking it was a heart-healthy choice, and he opted for whole wheat bread instead of white, trusting the label. But one day, Raymond experienced sudden shortness of breath while walking to his mailbox. Within days, he was in the hospital with heart failure. His doctors were stunned. His heart was strong, his blood pressure controlled, but blood tests revealed the real cause: chronic systemic inflammation. His arteries weren't blocked, they were inflamed, and it all traced back to his daily diet. What's heartbreaking is that Raymond had been trying to do everything right, but no one told him that aging changes how the body responds to food, that the gut becomes more sensitive, the immune system more reactive. And so, the foods that once nourished him began to turn against him, slowly, quietly. But here's the good news: this process can be reversed, and you don't need a complicated meal plan or expensive supplements. Just a few small changes can make a world of difference. First, say goodbye to white flour products, those innocent-looking breads, pastas, and crackers that trigger hidden inflammation in aging bodies. Next, remove processed vegetable oils from your pantry. Corn, soybean, and canola oil may seem harmless, but they're known to promote oxidative stress. Finally, let go of artificial sweeteners. They disrupt the gut microbiome and confuse your body's natural insulin response, especially after 65. Instead, welcome in gentler, more healing alternatives. Reach for true whole grains like oats, barley, and sprouted breads. Cook with extra virgin olive oil, a natural anti-inflammatory loved by cultures with the longest lifespans. And if you need a little sweetness, choose a touch of raw honey or fresh fruit instead. These small swaps can lower your body's inflammatory load by up to 60% in just a few weeks, leaving you with more energy, better digestion, clearer thinking, and a lighter step. If you've been eating healthy but something still doesn't feel right, if your joints ache, your energy lags, or your sleep is restless, don't ignore those signs. Your body might be telling you that inflammation is quietly at work, and you have the power to change that today. So, let me ask you gently, are you willing to let go of just a few harmful habits to give your body the calm it's been craving? This change isn't about restriction, it's about relief. And it could be the very reason you not only reach 85 but arrive there with strength, grace, and vitality. Number 3, wrong type of exercise. It might sound surprising, even a little hard to believe, but the kind of exercise many older adults rely on every day might actually be doing more harm than good. For decades, we've been told that light walking is the golden standard for seniors. It's safe, it's gentle, it's consistent. But what if that advice, though well-meaning, is no longer serving you? What if it's silently contributing to faster aging instead of slowing it down? New research from the Mayo Clinic reveals something eye-opening: repetitive, low-intensity exercises like daily walking do very little to protect aging muscles and cells. In fact, they may even put unnecessary strain on your joints without offering the stimulus your body truly needs to stay youthful. Dr. Jonathan Hayes, An exercise physiologist who's worked with older adults for over 20 years puts it clearly, after 65, your body no longer responds the way it once did. You need specific signals to maintain strength, balance, and cellular integrity. Walking alone doesn't send those signals. Let me share the story of Marjorie, a 75-year-old retired school principal from Arizona. She walked religiously 2 miles a day, every day for nearly a decade. She thought she was doing everything right. "I never missed a day," she said. "I thought I was taking care of my health." But during a routine checkup, her doctor gently told her something she wasn't expecting. Her muscle mass was closer to someone in their mid-80s. Her strength was declining, and her balance had subtly worsened. "It was devastating," Marjorie admitted. "How could I be so consistent with exercise and still be getting weaker?" Everything changed when Marjorie began a new routine, one that focused not on distance or steps, but on strength. Within just a few weeks, her posture improved. She felt more stable. Her energy returned. And most importantly, her confidence came back. So what did she do differently instead of long walks? She started what's known as a 10-minute cellular renewal routine, a series of brief, strength-based movements designed for aging bodies. No heavy weights, no complex equipment, just intentional, slow, and targeted exercises using her own body weight or light resistance bands, and this made all the difference. Here's how you can start. Begin with simple wall push-ups to activate your upper body. Then, move to chair squats, sitting down and standing up from a sturdy chair with control. Add gentle resistance band pulls to engage your arms and shoulders, and finish with a few standing leg lifts or calf raises to improve balance. Do each movement slowly and deliberately, around 10 to 12 repetitions each. Focus on form, not speed. The goal isn't to get sweaty, it's to send a signal to your body. Preserve this muscle, keep this strength, protect these bones. You only need to commit 10 minutes, 3 times a week. That's it. These short, focused sessions can awaken protective hormones in your body that combat cellular aging in ways walking simply can't. You might still enjoy your walks, and that's perfectly fine, but make strength your foundation. Let it be the anchor that keeps your independence, stability, and vitality intact. So, let me ask you, what's 10 minutes compared to the possibility of more years lived with strength and dignity? You don't need to overhaul your life. You just need to shift your approach. Because sometimes, doing the right kind of less can give you so much more. Number 4, health treatment-related nutrient depletion. There's a quiet danger that many older adults face, not from illness itself, but from the very treatments meant to help. And what's most concerning is that it's rarely mentioned in routine appointments. It doesn't come with a warning label or a flashing light, but it can slowly drain your body of the vital building blocks it needs to stay strong, think clearly, and heal fully. We're talking about nutrient depletion, a hidden side effect of many common medications and treatments prescribed after 65. At first glance, everything seems fine. You're doing what the doctor said, you're taking the right pills, following the right schedule, checking all the boxes, but behind the scenes, certain treatments, especially long-term medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, acid reflux, or diabetes, can begin to strip away essential vitamins and minerals. These aren't just optional extras. They're the quiet heroes that keep your heart pumping, your mind sharp, and your immune system resilient. When they're slowly depleted without being replenished, your health begins to suffer, not with a crash, but with a slow fade you might not even notice at first. Let me share the story of Walter, a 76-year-old former mail carrier from Ohio. Walter was a man who took pride in being responsible. He never missed a checkup and followed every health recommendation to the letter. Over time, though, something began to shift. He felt tired even after resting. His memory became foggy. His heart started skipping beats. "I thought it was just aging," he recalled. But one afternoon, during a visit to a holistic-minded physician, a series of tests revealed something unexpected. His magnesium and B vitamin levels were dangerously low. The very treatments meant to manage his conditions had quietly drained his body of the nutrients his organs needed to thrive. No one had ever mentioned this before. He said, "And I never thought to ask." Walter's story isn't unusual. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, many older adults experience deficiencies in key nutrients due to interactions with common medications. These include magnesium, CoQ10, B12, vitamin D, potassium, and more. And when these levels fall too low, it can accelerate aging at the cellular level, weaken the heart, impair memory, and leave you vulnerable to illness and fatigue. But here's the good news: with awareness comes power. And the first step is simple: have the conversation. At your next doctor's visit, don't just ask how your medication is working, ask what it might be taking from you. Are there any nutrients I might be losing because of this? Should I consider a supplement to support my energy or heart health? These are wise, proactive questions. They're not about doubting your care, they're about deepening it, about ensuring your treatment plan is complete. And while you wait for that conversation, you can begin gently supporting your body through food. Add a rainbow of vegetables to your plate, especially dark leafy greens, brightly colored bell peppers, and antioxidant-rich berries. Include high-quality proteins like wild-caught fish, eggs, or legumes, and nourishing fats from olive oil, avocados, and nuts. These foods provide a foundation your body can build on. And if your doctor approves, consider a well-rounded multivitamin designed specifically for older adults. Sometimes, just filling in those small nutrient gaps can transform how you feel, move, and live. Think of your body like a garden. Medicine may prune back the weeds, but nutrients, those essential vitamins and minerals, are the sunlight, the water, the soil. Without them, nothing grows. So give your body both the treatment and the nourishment, because healing should never come at the cost of depletion. And your health, your clarity, your strength, it's all worth protecting, down to the last little molecule. Number 5, ignoring sleep quality versus quantity. Many of us were raised to believe that if we could just get our full 8 hours of sleep, we'd be doing everything right. That sleep, like nutrition or exercise, was a matter of numbers. But what if I told you that even 8 hours in bed might be silently harming your brain and body if the quality of that sleep is poor? As we grow older, sleep doesn't work the way it used to. And focusing only on duration without paying attention to the depth of your rest can accelerate aging more than most people realize. Sleep researchers at Stanford University have found something truly sobering after age 65. Poor sleep quality, even when the total hours seem fine, can cause the brain to age 3 to 5 years faster per year. That's right. Each year you go without deep, restorative sleep, you may be aging your brain as if several birthdays have come and gone. Dr. William Bennett, who directs sleep medicine research at Stanford, says it best: most seniors count hours, not cycles, but it's the deep sleep stages, the ones that help your body repair cells and clear out brain waste, that actually slow aging. Let me share the story of Eleanor, a 69-year-old former piano teacher from Georgia. She was diligent about her sleep, in bed by 10, up at 6, every day. She never thought twice about it until she began forgetting where she parked her car. Then, names. Then, entire conversations. Concerned, her doctor referred her to a sleep clinic. What they found shocked her. Though she was spending a full 8 hours in bed, she was barely entering deep sleep at all. Her brain wasn't healing, her memory wasn't consolidating, and her cells weren't regenerating the way they should. "I thought I was doing everything right," she said. "No one told me to think about how I sleep, not just how long." The truth is, as we age, achieving deep, restorative sleep becomes more difficult but not impossible. And the path forward doesn't require medication or complex routines. It starts with a few small, loving changes to how we prepare for rest. Begin by creating a peaceful wind-down ritual each evening. The goal is to send your body a clear signal. It's time to repair. It's time to restore. First, eliminate blue light for at least 30 minutes before bed. That means turning off the TV, putting down your tablet, and silencing your phone. Blue light interferes with melatonin, the hormone that helps you enter deep sleep. Swap the screen for a warm bath, soft music, or a few pages of a printed book. Then, adjust your bedroom temperature to between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Science shows that cooler temperatures support longer periods of deep sleep, especially in older adults whose internal thermostats may be less efficient. Next, reduce fluid intake at least 90 minutes before bed. It's a simple way to avoid disruptive trips to the bathroom, which can knock your body out of precious deep sleep cycles. Finally, adjust your sleep posture. Sleeping on your side with a pillow between your knees not only aligns your spine, but also improves airflow, especially important for reducing microarousals that fragment your rest. These are not drastic changes. They're gentle, supportive acts of self-care, and yet they can increase your deep sleep by up to 40%. According to recent clinical studies, that's not just better rest, it's a stronger memory, a more resilient immune system, and a clearer mind when you wake. So here's the question worth asking yourself. Are you simply spending time in bed, or are you truly sleeping? If you're waking up tired, foggy, or sluggish, despite getting enough hours, your body may be asking for more than time. It may be asking for rest that heals. And the beautiful part is, you can give it that starting tonight, because a half-hour ritual that calms your body might just protect your brain for years to come. Isn't that a gift worth giving yourself? Now that you've uncovered the 6 silent mistakes that quietly shorten the lives of so many seniors, dehydration, inflammation, muscle loss, nutrient depletion, poor sleep, and isolation, you also hold the power to change course. These aren't just medical issues. They're everyday habits, often made with good intentions, that simply need a gentle shift. And that shift can begin today. You don't need to fix everything at once. Start with one small change, a glass of water, a better bedtime routine, or a deeper conversation with someone you trust. Then, build from there. These steps are not about fear, they're about hope, because the life you deserve, one of clarity, energy, and connection, is still within reach. If something in this video spoke to you, let me know by commenting "I will" below. It's a simple promise to yourself to take that next step forward. And if you found this message meaningful, feel free to subscribe for more insights like these. In the next video, we'll explore 3 powerful foods that may actually help reverse signs of aging after 70. Until then, take heart. You're not too late. You're just getting started.